Hey guys, it's Josh Pasmore. I'm here in Oregon at Triangle Lake, and such a cute little town. It's probably got 50 houses surrounding this lake here. I'll show you the lake. That's a peek of it. I'll go show you more on it in a second. And behind me, about right up the hill, like really close, is a Circle of Children Retreat Center. What that is it was donated by a church to a nonprofit. Right now, it's like an epic. They put $10 million into this retreat center. It's got room for probably 500 people, seriously, to live. So this, as a whole systems designer, I'm looking at it, and I'll probably be helping the owners with some business plans, but I'm not sure if the current model is going to fit or be worth the time and effort it takes to do a master plan. But either way, we do have a possibility of running a retreat, also of being here for a few months this summer, because it's just amazing. I feel like I'm sort of like in Costa Rica, where I'm able to wake up every morning. Nature's right there. Nobody's got any agenda. What I did the last couple mornings is I just turned on some music, danced, stretched, went on a little walk, and checked in with my internet, set some appointments, made some calls, coming here to the lake to just get some headspace, really tune into what I need in life and what I want, go back to the computer, take care of some to-dos, and then in the evening, I'm actually getting back to the work I need to do, which I'm writing some master plans. I mean, I really, my highest good is usually involved in whole systems design and creating these templates. You can create templates forever also, and you can get lost in that. So the implementation is really important, not to get so far into it that you've got this freaking thick law book manual that nobody understands, that's just too much. So really, I'm just doing an outline. Point being, I do want to do a test market, and I want to add this to our conversation, that there's a girl named Sarah Snow who may come out in early August, right after Tribalize, and she does workshops on finding your purpose. I am able to take what your purpose is. I can help you find your purpose too, but I'm actually learning that, to be honest with you. And what I can do is I can take what your purpose is and apply it to your world. So if that's in society, whether it's business plans or how to approach the next steps or how to get there, that's what I can offer. I can also offer, if it is creating a whole new world, a whole new paradigm, I'm also versed in that. We will eventually be doing full series that lead you all the way into creating the life you want. Right now we're doing an experimental workshop. It's actually going to be very inexpensive because this place is, like I said, it's somewhat, I would call it abandoned at this point. It's really insane. I'm trying to help these guys figure out, to the best of my ability, what they can do with this place. But I want to transition in this speech, this little, whatever it is, video. I want to show you this lake. I want to transition into a thought that's really been, for 2 days now, which usually things don't stick with me for more than 5 minutes. But I'm really getting at a deep level that it's time to let go of control. And our ego is wanting to control. I don't know how the wind quality is here, so I'm going to show you this lake really quick. Oh my God, there's beautiful just birds everywhere and life. These guys made a beach over here. Let me see, right there. So they just dug it out, threw some sand. They got a little beach with a water slide. Kids have been playing all day. There's boats usually all over the river. It's a private lake. I mean, it's epic. You can hike in BLM. There's another private lake back there. It's a rock slide. You can hike in BLM just ongoing. So this is the perfect place, truthfully, to regroup, hang out. If you know, even if you're just, all the skills you have is like, you know, gardening, you can help out. Maybe you're a master planner, a whole systems designer like me, and you can help sit on the board and plan out some of these whole systems. Before going in that direction by myself, I wanted to test the market and see how many people are interested. It will be winter here soon, so this is more of a temporary gathering spot. This is one potential avenue that we have. This doesn't take me being here for it to happen. But I'm here, and I'm willing to hang out, and especially if we can create some time for ourselves with no distractions but nature. So, oh, there's the boat. I don't know if you can see it. The boat with some kids doing their so we can you know, enjoy ourselves, think of, you know, what do I want, start with ourselves, make sure that we're taken care of, and then we can start to lay that foundation between ourselves. So the theme that has been reoccurring for me the last couple days is this idea of control. And there's a new system which I will be doing a webinar on soon, which is the foundation of us being able to work together. Like one of these most powerful things that we have, like, we want everyone to be able to do whatever they want and have freedom. We want them to find their purpose and be doing it purposefully, and when they can add in passion to it, they're golden, right? And productivity. We want that to be efficient. We want it to work within a system where everyone can plug in. So right now, if everyone just did whatever they want, it's kind of like chaos, which is kind of like just put a bunch of people in a room and everyone does whatever they want. Chaos. That's why we have business structures, which are some of the most powerful structures we have. They're legally binding, so people don't, you know, can't take advantage or corrupt them. The problem is the systems themselves are usually corruptible and can be taken advantage of, mainly because of money. So to get past this, we need a system that handles that and is able to transition from the monetary dynamic, power dynamic that we're in, and can start to transition us, can have a nice even, make sure that everyone's needs are taken care of, can provide the framework for people to be able to share physical goods within the business structure. Now, these don't exist right now, but we're forming one right now with legal help as we speak. And I'll be doing a webinar on this. And what this is going to allow is easy onboarding, easy ramping. But one thing that it takes is letting go of control. I don't mean letting go of the steering wheel necessarily if you're driving. That's different. Driving a car is a metaphor where you have one person controlling for everyone. This would more be like rowing a boat. So you can take a break and say, I'm letting go, guys, for a second, I'm taking a break. And then you can get back there and you can row, but you need to row in unison with everyone. This is the new system. So you can't control everything if you're helping. So you've got to find a way that you all know where you're going, and it's more how do you work together than it is controlling everyone on the boat. So if you're used to driving the steering wheel and you're used to using money to do that, you may not be ready to let go. And all control is, if you think about it, is blocking someone else's access to something. So you're not controlling someone, you're blocking them from living their purpose and their passion and being able to plug that into a system that helps everyone. You block them from that. You stop the flow that's happening in front from everyone. For instance, if you have a community and you own it, you're controlling it. You're actually just blocking people from, if you say nighttime's at 8 o'clock, if you do everything according to what you want, you might be able to flow around because it's perfect for you, but everyone else is going to be stagnant in their energy, and there's going to be something constantly wrong. So this new system is self-organizing. It's under Teal for Startups. It's under Reinventing Organizations. It's a spin-off of that. We're introducing decision-making processes that are freaking phenomenal. And we want to invite you guys to start to energetically, those that are ready, to start to energetically be prepared for this. So once you're, and I want to give you a metaphor for this. If you had access to everything in the world you wanted, would you, A, go enjoy that access, or B, block other people from having that same access? Now, if we have a system of synergy and matching each other, and we're in groups that we've chosen to be in, we're going to all want access to the same things, whether it's a physical good or a road trip or access to anything. We're doing it as a team. So if this is your mind frame, you might want to take a look at what we're doing. Some people are not ready for this. That's okay. In fact, energetically, start to tune in to moving from me to we and what that looks like. Who is we? It's not just you and someone you just met at the store. So ask this question, who is we? Who do you want to co-create with? Start with that. And then, do they have time? Do they want the same? Because if they don't want to co-create with you, you're wasting your time. If they're not willing to plug into the same structure as you, or there's an uneven power dynamic, you may think you want to co-create with someone, but you're really just going to be following them in circles, waiting for them, bottlenecked. So let's take a look at these systems that support we. This is our conversations, and there's actually a whole video series called 10,000 Conversations. It's Reinventing Livelihood. It's Village Builders 3.0. There's a plethora of things happening in the world right now. It's really simple. It really comes down to, what are we creating together? Who are we creating with? Everything beyond that is a product of that foundation. So I invite you guys into this conversation, because right now, for me personally, until I figure out who I'm co-creating with and what that structure looks like, I'm not talking about trade secrets and programs and business structure and funding. I don't want to go there with someone who is trying to manipulate, block access. If we can't work together, there's no reason for us to be sharing that information together. So right now, the only question I have in my mind for anyone is, how are we creating together? How? What are we creating? And but before even getting too far with that, like, that can be a very vague, how are we creating? And so I invite anyone who feels called to step from me to we, who may feel a resonance with this, to start a conversation with me. PM me. If you have time, if you don't have time, then it won't work. All right, I hope you guys are having an amazing day. This retreat's pretty fantastic. It has a lot of potential. I'll show you some more videos on it soon. All right, bless up.